to another episode of Goji Reviews, where I'm not sick and dying, at least when making the video. But yeah, we're here, gonna come at you with a simple review. We're gonna take a look at Alchemist Prime from Transformers Age of the Primes, one of the 13. You can see him right there, looking all nerdy and badass with his weapons, which also have another function. Really cool looking vehicle mode, which is right there, you saw in the beginning of the video. Got the little function. I forget what these are called, when these are like the monocles of Primus or something like that. I forget the term. I'll probably put it on screen right now for y'all to see. But yeah, I'll probably correct myself later in the video too. But yeah, no, those are his weapons as well, and they also become the glasses. Alright, we don't need the box no more. Let's take a look at that vehicle. Let me lower the camera a little bit. There we go. Yeah, desk is a little dirty. But yeah, no, he rolls really smoothly, despite these wheels seeming to be not pinned on. Or at least if they're hard to tell. They still roll pretty nicely, all things considered. Yeah, there's no impedance of rolling. And yeah, I don't know how to do descriptions. I haven't been able to talk properly for a while. All right. Let's just do a few size comparisons real quick while we're here. And we're going to start with Pardon Dust. It's been a hot minute. We have Deep Cover. That's how we're starting off. Here we have Gamer Edition Sideswipe. The Bumblebee movie B127. And then finally we have Siege Ironhide with Star Saber's cannons, or Victory Leo's cannons. Yeah, these were the stock ones. I had the DNA kit on the main figure. But yeah, this looks pretty sick. This I was gonna say this looks pretty sick. Yes, it does. I like the whole cannons on it, but this vehicle mode in of itself looks pretty sick. Looks pretty, like, you know, big, bulky, durable, and kind of unexpected for someone named Alchemist Prime, who can definitely throw hands. He looks muscular. But yeah, enough about that. Let's get the transformation. Alright everyone, and no, your eyes do not deceive you. That was a pretty simple transformation, all things considered, because, well, it's not based off of anything really seen in media. So, from what I understand, these Prime figures, these 13 Primes, they're all unique. So, their transformations tend to be pretty original, sometimes basic, but basic can be pretty good. It can be pretty simple. It could be really refreshing, especially considering Onyx Prime is in the list, and oh boy, that Centaur mode is going to be a whole other mess. But here is Alchemist Prime. Most of the details you see here, like the windshield, you probably saw in vehicle mode, but there's some new ones. Like this is under the truck, so you wouldn't be able to see it. This was inside the little back area. Yeah, I don't know what these would be called exactly, but his name is Alchemist Prime. He probably does something along the lines of alchemy and sciences. Look at his face too. He's even got his own. I think I don't know if it's coming off well on camera, but I think the right eye is like a goggle that's bigger than the left eye, and he's got the whole like stubble beard and a mustache going on. It looks really sick. This dude looks chunky for being the scientist. He looks like a brute. He's short, but he looks like one of those short brutes. And then there's just Oryx Prime and Megatronus, who are just gigantic boys. But yeah, no, this dude is pretty cool. Let's go for articulation. Head is on the ball joint. You can do a little bit side to side, but really not really because of the design. Up and down, definitely. You can't really do 360. The head swivel. Oh, well, you can if you really manipulate that neck joint. Yeah, because of that neck joint, you can really look down and all that fun jazz. But it depends on what you want to do. Wait, is my head stuck? Wait. Oh, you know what? It might be. This might just be a mushroom bag. Okay. Wait, can I? Let me see. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me check something. Okay, as far as I know, that should be correct. But, yeah, you can have a look up, sort of look down. You manipulate the neck joint, shoulders, full 360, 90 degrees. Got elbow bend. What am I saying? That is a bicep swivel. This is an elbow bend, 90 degrees. Inward wrist movement for transformation. He's got waist swivel. Legs kick forward that far. Back that far. Knee bend 90. You can tilt the ankles. Yeah. Really basic articulation, like the standards that we expect with today's figures. But overall, it's like pretty damn good. He's pretty solid for what he is. I just got a little confused with the head, but per what I've seen, that's normal. I actually had to look that up for a moment. So let's talk about these things. So you saw in the box that you can, and probably a little bit in the beginning of the video, you could just plug these in, and now you can throw hands. If the fist ain't gonna do it, then he could just use the blade, go like bam, bam. You can turn these the other way as well, or just switch their spots if you really care. And then they also can act as guns. Oh, sorry for background noise, but they can act as guns. Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Sorry about that. But there's a main feature that you saw earlier that we're gonna go into detail about. You combine the two halves like so. There's a specific way they interlock. Like so. There you go. And we just have to prepare his hands. Get them straightened out. Use the bicep swivel. And then we could just make a little bit of room. Plug right there. And then we can plug right about here. There we go. Arm should be okay. what we can do. Oh, whoop. Make sure everything's still connected. And there you go. You can have him reveal the secrets of Primus or something. I don't know if I remember to put the name of that in the beginning. I'll also make sure to put the name of it here now, because there's a symbol. I believe that's his symbol for Alchemist Prime. I believe that is his symbol entirely. Of course, ports are ports. You can still have him hold a gun. You can just still plug that in there if you want. Be a complete menace to society. But yeah, now let's go through size comparison, which we're not going to do any fancy edits. We're just going to do one big family photo. And there we go. For size comparison, we have Alchemist Prime with, I believe her name is Solus. Yeah, not Prima. Solus. Prima or Nova? I think Prima. I'm forgetting names. I'll put it in the I'll put it on the screen. And then we have Vector Prime and then the Fallen. Still one of my favorite looking primes so far. But Alchemist definitely fits in. He looks like he fits in with this group. I can't wait to get my hands up on Micronus, Onyx, or Onyx Prime. I've been saying Onyx like Honkai Star Rail. I'm dumb. Onyx Prime. I think there's Quintus Prime. I believe so, because I have 5 now. So Quintus Prime, Micronus. Give me a moment. Alright, so the ones that we need, or the ones that I need to get, are Amalgamous Prime, like Quintus Prime, Onyx Prime, Nexus Prime, Micronus Prime, Alpha Trion, Leech Maximo, and Star Optimus. So that's 8. Yeah, there's like 8 more I need. Bruh. I'll have to get them at some point. Don't worry about my hand being there. It's just a block that's on light because I'm trying to read. Alright, so before I end the video, I completely forgot to mention that he has a waist swivel. I don't know why I somehow managed to forget that, but here we are. End of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, the usual YouTuber garbage jargon. If I want my channel to go anywhere, I have to appease the algorithmic gods that are YouTube. And yeah, he's a simple figure, but I like that about him. He's simple. What you see is what you get, and I enjoy what I got with this figure. Truly. I'm definitely gonna have him displayed on my shelf like this with the other primes front and center. That just feels right. That just feels right for me to do. All stanced up like this, looking through the glasses like, here we are, boys. We're going to see the truth of whatever it is they're trying to find. Yeah, like that. There you go. Anyway, guys, if y'all enjoyed the video, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.